Hello! This is Aaron Zenz saying hello to all my friends there at Hudsonville Christian School. How you guys doing? I have a special surprise I wanted to share with you today. Things we talked about, ArtPrize, you guys remember? Painting the rocks, and so many of my Hudsonville Christian friends came out to visit us while we were there at ArtPrize. We also talked about this book here, the Monsters Go Night-Night book, and if you remember, we talked about how all the characters in this book were based off of drawings that my son Elijah had made when he was about 5 years old. So we had a fun time talking about that. We also drew some monsters together. I showed you that game about taking a shape and seeing if you could find a little monster guy hiding in there. And then a couple weeks after that school visit, in the mail, I got this great big old giant package. Came in the mail. Look how thick this is. And inside there, it was amazing. There were all of these drawings, all of these tons and tons of thank you notes with monster drawings in them. In there, it was amazing. I loved it. You guys were so creative. Thank you so much for sending me all these amazing creations of yours. And so anyways, after I was looking through all of these amazing creations, I had this idea that kind of got stuck in my head. Remembering back to when I took Elijah's drawings and then reworked them in my own style, kind of did fan art of Elijah's drawings, and you guys sent me that big package of monsters, and I thought, man, wouldn't it be fun to take a few of those, a handful of those, and redraw them in my Aaron Zenz style. Actually, that would kind of be a cool idea to do for ArtPrize. I never thought I was going to enter ArtPrize again. I thought we were just going to do it that one time and then be all done. But I thought, how fun would it be to have an ArtPrize entry where I take kids' drawings of monsters and then make my own kind of professional Aaron Zenz illustrator version of those designs. So I am entering ArtPrize again, inspired by your drawings, you guys at Hudsonville Christian School. I also invited a bunch of other schools after I got that idea. There's about 15 different schools or groups that I contacted, and everybody's been sending me monster drawings. I actually have about 3,000 different monster drawings. I looked at all of those drawings and I picked out about my 100 favorite drawings, and I'm reworking those into pieces of artwork that I will have there at ArtPrize. So now out of those 100 drawings, some of those groups I only picked out, maybe 5, maybe 3 of their monsters. But from Hudsonville Christian, I picked out actually 23 monsters to redraw for ArtPrize. And I thought maybe you guys would like to see a sneak peek at some of the monsters that I made that are going to be there at ArtPrize this year. Sound good? All right, here we go. You guys are all my friends. I got lots of friends at Hudsonville Christian. But for each of these people, I don't necessarily know who you are, what your last name is, or what class you're in. So hopefully if I hold this up, maybe you'll remember that this was the monster you made. Hopefully there aren't 25 different Mackenzies and nobody knows whose this was. But the first one is this awesome monster by Mackenzie. Thanks for this cool monster that you drew for me, Mackenzie. I loved it. I loved it so much that I wanted to draw a monster inspired by it. So here's my weird little chicken rat gorilla monster that I made inspired by Mackenzie's artwork. Here is a drawing by Elizabeth. Elizabeth made this cool monster, and I looked at that and I was inspired to draw this. Also, you'll be able to see that at ArtPrize if you want to come check it out. Here is from JJ. JJ drew me this cool monster, and I was inspired to make this beastie. Here's one. Oh, I love this one. Here's one by Ellery. Thanks, Ellery. That's so cool. I looked at that monster, trying to see what I could find hiding in there, and I decided to draw this. Whoop. This is from Jessie. Here's Jessie's cool monster. And here's what I drew. Here's one from Heather. Heather monster. And this is my version of Heather's creature from Jay, or Jack, I think it says Jay though. J-A-E. And this is my monster inspired by that one. Here's a cool one by Levi. Thanks for the monster, Levi. And then here was what I drew based on that. Here's one from Megan. And here's the piece of artwork I made. So kind of a cool slug bumblebee butt guy. So I should tell you, I made all these with colored pencil. My colored pencil's hiding over my shoulder there. Ella, I love this one. Whoop, I think I turned it that way. We'll turn it that way. This cool monster from Ella. And here is the Aaron's Ends version of that monster. Emma, E-M-M-E. Don't know how you pronounce your name. And then here's my creature based on that. Here's an awesome one from Carter. Carter made a creepy one. And here is the Carter monster. Here is an evil mouse genius coming from Ellery. You guys have 2 Ellerys at your school. And here is the Aaron's Ends version of the evil mouse genius. Looks like he's up to no good. This is from Joelle. Love that creature. And here's one from Lexi. There you go, cool little guy from Lexi. And this is what I made. From Aubrey. Aubrey's I like this one. It's got two little creatures in there using that shape. And then here is my Aubrey inspired piece of artwork. Here's one from Avery. And then this is what I drew inspired by Avery's drawing. Here's from Marley. Love this. And then here is my drawing. And Kinsley. And here's what I saw hiding in Kinsley's drawing. Here's one from Jacob. This is the Aaron's Ends version of that guy. Leah K. Thanks, Leah K. Love it. Loved it so much that I made this. Got 2 left. 2 of them left. Ariana. There we go, from Ariana, Sprinkle Monster. And here is Aaron's Ends Sprinkle Monster. And one last one. Here we go. Thank you to Alicia. Alicia drew this awesome creature, which inspired me to make my own version. There we go. So hopefully that was fun for you guys to see. There's going to be about 100, 150 maybe. Well, there's going to be 100 that I did over the summer. All summer long I was working really hard. I made 100 monsters. During ArtPrize I'm going to try to be out there every single day, and I'm going to make more monsters while I'm there. I'll be there. I'll have my colored pencils there. If you want to come see me actually drawing, you can see me making pictures at ArtPrize. I'm also going to have a spot where you can draw me a monster there at ArtPrize, and then each day I'm going to look at all the monsters that people left behind for me, and I'm going to pick out my 3 favorites, and then I'm going to draw them right there the next day. Come by. If you saw one of your monsters here, come see it in person. Or one of your friends, if you saw one of your friends' monsters there, he's going to be at the Grand Rapids Children's Museum again, the same place where the Rock Around ArtPrize entry was. So come out, watch me draw, see your friends' monsters up in the windows, and then if you submit a monster, maybe I'll pick it the next day to draw while I'm out there and add it to the collection that's going to be in the Grand Rapids Children's Museum. So there we go. All right. Thanks so much for being my buddies, for being my friends. Thanks so much for all the cool monsters that you sent me, and for the inspiration for a brand new ArtPrize entry. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And glad you guys could be a part of it in this fun way. So, all right. See you guys later.